How's it going, guys? Topic for today's video. What's your vision for 2015? So a lot of you have noticed that I haven't really posted a video. Actually, in over a month, I haven't posted a video. So there's been a lot kind of going on in my life and just kind of behind the scenes stuff. And it's really kind of made me realize a lot of things about my life. And while I've had like a pretty amazing life in terms of travel and adventure and freedom over the last like 3.5 years, like there's still this part of me inside that's just like, that doesn't feel fulfilled. There's like something still kind of like missing from my life, something that maybe something that I've never really even thought of, I guess, right? Like I never really thought that was a big deal. And it's like my self-concept. It's how I see myself. It's how much I love myself, right? How much compassion I have for myself. How do I talk to myself? And it's really been interesting because I thought that if I just went and traveled and, did whatever I wanted to do, I would just be happy. And if you've kind of noticed from some of my past, more recent videos, like I've realized that isn't the case. We can strive to really change a lot of the external factors in our life, in terms of our physical appearance, how much money we make, where we live, what type of job we have, what type of relationships we have. We can strive to always change those, but the most important thing that we have to remember is that we always take ourselves wherever we go. So what I've noticed is, I really don't love myself. Like I really don't even like myself sometimes. I constantly compare myself to others. And my sense of kind of validation, it's kind of like an ebb and flow. So it depends on what's going on externally to me, whether maybe it's YouTube, being in a relationship, what type of validation I'm getting from friends, if my friends think I'm cool or whatever. And it just kind of ebbs and flows. And it's based on something external. It's not an internal thing. And I think that's something that's so pervasive in our society, that people's sense of worthiness is really kind of dependent on what's going externally. And I think that's obviously the reason why so many people strive to change the external things in their life, because if you just change the external things, then you think that you're going to be happy and you're going to be successful and you're going to be happy with your life. And I've realized, so many external things have changed in my life. And I realized, I take myself wherever I go. I still feel the same way about myself. And it's really kind of been a bit of a challenge in my own mind, because I thought that if I lived just like, the unconventional life, right? And I just kind of didn't follow mainstream society, then I'd be happy. But, I haven't been like totally happy and loving my life. That's kind of hard to say, especially, probably several thousand people will watch this video over time. So it's just like, it's kind of like, it's something that it's hard to kind of like talk about, because there's a lot of shame involved with it. And shame's kind of like this thing, like if you tell somebody something about your life, like, so if, say me telling you this on YouTube, you think, well, Derek's a flawed human being now. And that's like where the shame feeling comes in. And it's just, it's very interesting. So how this all kind of ties in together for 2015, and what's my vision for 2015 is that I want to focus solely on loving myself for 365 days. Like that's going to be my primary focus. Like nothing else really matters to me, because of the way that I look at it, you can get to the top of the mountain. But if you get to the top of the mountain and you look down and you're still not happy with your life, then what was the point in climbing the mountain? Wouldn't it be more important to get happy first and then go and climb the mountain? Because that way you can actually appreciate the top of the mountain more. Because you just got to look at society, right? Like, you see the people who have everything in terms of money, fame, and success. And a lot of them are just not fulfilled with their lives. That's why, drug and alcohol problems are so kind of rampant through celebrities. That's why a lot of them end up killing themselves, just because it's that voice inside their head that they just can't drown out anymore. And the easiest way to drown it out eventually becomes just to kill yourself, right? When alcohol and drugs don't work anymore. And, I live a totally sober life, like not 100% like straight edge, but, I've had the odd alcoholic drink, but, I don't have anything to kind of like lean on in my life in terms of something to kind of numb that voice. So it's become very prolific in my life to have this voice inside my head that's very hard on myself. And so I think that with really focusing on loving yourself, really like making that my prime directive and my prime focus for 2015, that's going to make a huge difference in how I feel about my life and how I feel about myself. And it's something that I've been thinking about, because I've obviously been posting some videos about the topic, but I've created like a whole new channel just specific for this topic, because I think it's just so important. And I think the ramifications in terms of how it can really transform the world is larger than veganism, minimalism, or nofap, or all the other topics that I talk about on this channel. So that's what I want to focus on for 2015. I'm still going to post videos on this channel, but my prime focus will be on this new channel. It's just called I Love Myself, a 365-day experiment in self-love. And I'm really kind of petrified to, even talk about this kind of stuff in public, because it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. And I want the channel to be really kind of raw and truthful and transparent. Something that people can relate to. They can relate to in their lives, and they don't feel like they're alone with how they feel about themselves. Because that's what I've kind of felt like. I'm like, you sometimes feel like, am I the only one that thinks like this? Of course there's 77 billion people out there. Of course I'm not the only one that thinks lowly of themselves, but I haven't posted any new videos on the new channel. But I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to subscribe up, and I'll be posting videos in the new year. But I guess what I want you to think about is, what's your vision for 2015? Pick one aspect of your life and focus on that with everything you have, and make that 2015 for you. Could be getting your finances in order, your relationships, could be loving yourself, could be one awesome adventure that you've wanted to go on in your life, but you've maybe always been scared to do it. It's getting that, or even getting your health in order. So it's like that one aspect. Choose one aspect of your life and focus on that, just with everything that you have, this fierce intensity for that one part of your life. And that's what I'm going to do with this channel. It's like, I'm just going to focus on that aspect of my life for 1 year. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know. That's why it's an experiment. And I want to really kind of journal what I experience and talk about what happens, like where I succeed, where I fail, make it really honest. Because this is the most important thing in my life. Like, if I can't actually feel happy and joyful for my life wherever it is, then changing my life in an external way is not going to make it any better. I don't think it is, at least, but you're welcome to disagree. Anyways, guys, think about it. Think about that one part of your life that is so important to you, and make that your vision for 2015. Write it out. Write out a vision. Write it out. Take many pages of paper and just really write out exactly how you want to see yourself at the end of 2015. Because the way that I see myself, I want to be just totally, massively in love with myself. loving myself so much, just feeling so much joy, so much gratitude, so much love for my own life and for all the people around me as well. Maybe it'll take more than a year, but that's my vision for myself. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll definitely be posting more videos upcoming. And think about what you want for 2015. Make it the best year. Make it the best year of your life. 2014 wasn't that good. Make 2015 the best year. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Peace out.